Arkham itch that your doctor says isn't a real medical condition.
All types of technical problems
I'll be the
now.
judge of that. But I tell you what, why don't we just cut to the chase and give you a hands-on with this bad boy? I'll pass over now to myself, live at the scene of the crime. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight mixes the usual Lego chaos with mechanics
I'm gonna have to
clearly
refresh it.
inspired by the Arkham
Yeah,
games.
sorry about this,
The aspects
guys.
of the game that really
I'm having major problems here with hearing anything. And I don't think you guys can hear anything either because this is really driving me nuts. What the heck? I don't even think you guys are even seeing me. Are you? I don't know. You elements, you're pissing me off. Come on now. Why am I not hearing anything?
Let's get nuts.
There we go.
The first thing I got to play was a section set in the open world of Gotham City, and what a beauty it was.
Got it!
Boards for action news were plastered across buildings, identical to the ones
We have audio.
in Batman 89. You can even see Vicky Vale and Alexander Knox are set to host GBC News, so we might see some more of them in the game too. On one rooftop, I stumbled across a collectible rubber duck, which I'm pretty sure is a nod to the
Oh, no, no, no.
duck
That's not what I wanted.
thing from Batman Returns. Speaking of Oswald Cobblepot, I also spotted a campaign poster that looked awfully similar to his Mayor King.
Oh, crap. Everything's broken.
Street fight, I noticed posters warning of a cat burglar, hyping up Harvey Dent, promoting a quiz night hosted by everyone's least favourite trophy enthusiast, and even one poster advertising the services of a rat catcher. Yeah?
Rat catcher?
Yeah, you remember that guy? Then, as the camera whipped round, I caught a quick glance of some graffiti referencing the Court of Owls, the shadowy organisation who rule Gotham from the shadows and send the
Hopefully they'll fix
unfortunate
that.
to do their bidding. The next part
Oh,
of the demo
great.
though saw Batman and Gordon infiltrating Ace Chemicals to shut down the Red Hood gang, who were cooking up
Okay.
a new toxin to terrorise Gotham with. While the Red Hood has been a staple of Batman lore for a long time now, the Red Hood gang as a concept, and their leader being Red Hood 1, comes directly from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's Zero Year, where the duo reimagined Batman's origin for the New 52 era. When
Okay, I
Red
think
Hood
that
showed
fixes
off
that.
his toxin, it was in a bottle labelled Smilex.
Now I can get
Producing
the chat
chemical
working
flavoured
now.
by Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Ah,
With a new secret ingredient. Smiley. What is it?
oh, God.
Then the demo's explosive finale leaned heavily into Batman 89, recreating several iconic lines and visuals in glorious Lego form.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
But my absolute favourite deep cut,
Oh, God.
well, had to be this one. I accidentally knocked a Red Hood goon into a chemical vat, and he yelled,
Oh no! It's boiling acid!
What's going on?
exactly like the panicked bank guard at the beginning of
Uh-oh.
Batman Forever.
I broke something.
Oh no! It's boiling acid!
So there you have
Uh-oh.
it, a deep dive into the Easter eggs of Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Trust me, this game is shaping up to be more fun than a
I am so
credit card
lost,
with
I'm so
no spending
lost.
limit. And you can enjoy it when it releases in 2026.
Oh, no, I
That
broke
was Lego
something.
Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Up next, we are speaking to the one, the only,
No,
the
I broke
legendary
something.
Randy Pitchford about Borderlands 4.
Oh.
I'm Randy Pitchford. I am the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company, and I'm working on Borderlands 4. Borderlands, if you haven't heard about it, is fun. It's just, we sometimes don't care about the rules. We just care about joy, entertainment, surprise, delight, and just fun. And it's a shooter looter. And it's not just a shooter looter. We created the genre. And if you don't know what that is, it's sort of a blend between a first-person shooter and a role-playing game.
I
where
think
it's
we got
fun
the
in
chats
moments of
working.
moment, aiming and dodging and shooting and knocking targets down, but it's also fun in the long term. Collecting
Okay.
loot,
Yep, I can
leveling
see.
up, becoming more powerful,
Okay, that's better.
developing skills and capabilities, and getting to become a god in this world that we're in. So Borderlands is the king of the looter shooters. But Borderlands 4 is really special. Not only have we gotten really, really good at making Borderlands games because we've been doing it for so long, making this.
Yeah, but this is vertical.
The greatest
Okay,
Borderlands
it's vertical.
game we've ever made. It's
So the
also
vertical is
kind of
live, but the
fresh.
other one is
It does
not.
depend upon
Okay.
any prior Borderlands experience. You see Borderlands 4 and you think, oh, do I have to catch up on the story? Absolutely not. Borderlands 4 takes place in an entirely new planet with entirely new characters. If you've played a Borderlands game, you will find the connection. You will feel familiar, you'll feel comfortable, but you'll also feel the connection with the story. But if you've never played a Borderlands game, off point, because it is a new setting, a new storyline, and new characters. I know for a fact that whenever we've made a numbered sequel for Borderlands, we get about 30% of our players are joining us for the first time. And so we knew that going into it. So we made Borderlands 4 to be the most inviting version of a new Borderlands game for new people.
Okay.
Rounding up some vault hunters.
Kick is working. Good.
Reporting for duty, boss.
With each game, we push boundaries, and we can see those times we've gone too far. Sometimes it's in a game mechanic, sometimes it's in a story decision or a tone decision. The fact that we're now in our 4th iteration means we've seen the extents, we've seen the boundaries, we've seen when we push the pendulum too far in one direction, too far in the other direction, and we know where the bullseye is. And that's, I think, to the benefit of all the gamers.
There we go.
One of the coolest things about Borderlands 4 is I think technology, both our software technology and the hardware technology, has finally caught up to our ambition. In all of the previous Borderlands games, we've been constrained with load times. In Borderlands 4, the entire world is seamless. There's no load times. You can see
No
a
load
massive
times, huh?
world, and you can
Let's see about
explore
that.
world, and you don't have to wait. With that comes all kinds of new design for environments, methods of traversal for getting around these different kinds of locations. Not only does it make the game feel more natural from what it always should have been, it led us to evolve design in mobility. When you digistruct in one of your personal vehicles and you hop on that thing and you're hauling ass across the world for miles and miles and miles without a load time, you just feel awesome. The fact that you can feel that freedom and that joy, it's just a beautiful thing, and that's kind of what drives us. That's why we love pushing boundaries, and why I'm so grateful that technology finally has caught up to the ambition of Borderlands. Borderlands 4 is launching soon on September 12th. We're coming to Xbox, we're coming to PlayStation, we're coming to Windows PC, and not long after, we're also coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh.
Very, very exciting. Jump in. Wish
And that's
list,
ambition.
pre-order now, get it. There's lots of goodies for you if you pre-order, so jump in.
Thank you very much to Randy Pitchford for that amazing interview. Next up, we're about to go.
That's was Randy
and
Pitchford.
play Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
I want to play that. 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 I want to play that.
So I'm just going to say it. It's time we stopped pretending that Sonic racing games aren't top-tier contenders. All-Star Racing Transformed was an utter banger, and Crossworlds...
It was, but the connection sucks.
Confident swagger. With blistering visuals and a whip-like speed, Crossworlds is a blast to play, especially on a stage that is as grand as this. Here we are on the Sonic Racing Crossworlds booth here at Gamescom, and we are about to play it live in front of this massive stage. It's going to be absolutely epic. Who do you think's going to win? It's going to be me. Got my big socks on. I've got my big socks on, mate. I'm going to win. Plus, the level designs are absolutely brilliant. Stages can be altered by passing through track switch portals, which can turn a race through an ancient kingdom into a scramble across pools of lava while dragons blast you with fire. Power-ups are equally varied and feel hilarious or hilariously spiteful to use. Shredding an opponent...
Spiteful, huh?
or using black
We'll see about that.
coins is the type of mustache-twirling evil that even Dr. Robotnik would be proud of.
I want to thank Sega for this wonderful opportunity to play and win. It's quite nice to win.
Jules actually won? Okay.
There were so many vehicles to customize.
Oh, Crazy the Rabbit.
And a roster of races bigger than most fighting games. So it means that this is a content goldmine that's just waiting to be explored. And
Uh-huh.
I did come third. I don't want to talk about it.
Aww. Say lady. Oh, what's that? Looks like a robot?
I work at Luna Software, and I'm an artist and designer working on a game called Routine. Routine is a 1980s vision of the future. It's a sci-fi horror game set on our moon. It's all about atmosphere, making people susceptible to anything.
I remember chairs like that. I used to have them in the doctor's office all the time.
There's a lot of analog. We love an appreciation in it, from CRTs to just the grime of things, the
Macintosh style.
texture of hardware and stuff like that. So I grew up basically next to a VHS store. As a kid, I basically had full access to horror, all the horror I want. So I was watching Alien, 2001, all that stuff, right? And the thing that really stuck with me was the tone and the atmosphere and just being lost in those worlds. And fast forward many, many years, I just really wanted to get stuck in. The moon was a very curious setting for me. I was just wanted to see what it'd be like to explore that area as if it was, you know, a piece of media from the 80s and what they thought the future would look like.
Oh, they had really weird stuff back in the 80s. Their movies were out there.
They arrive on the moon base to essentially fix...
Just look at the dark hole, okay?
The moon base's automated security network. When they arrive, people aren't really there to greet them. And you essentially look around, explore, and uncover kind of like the very recent events that just happened and try to figure out what the connection is between the issue that you've come to solve and why no one's there. You have a tool, which is a multi-purpose tool. We didn't want to create lots of different tools like weapons that had one function. It was the idea of creating a piece of hardware that felt like a piece of hardware. It would help you solve puzzles. It will help save your data as you progress, or you'd have to find in-world projections that you connect your cat to, which is what the name of the tool is called. So it's called the CAT, and it stands for Cosmonaut Assistance Tool. With that, you can connect to projectors in the world, which display your PDA. So you can see tasks, you can save your data, and so on. It can help defend yourself a little bit as well. So the CAT is definitely something that you have to manage, like a lot of hardware from the 80s. Things like batteries, different value depending on which function you're using. Like with the defense, will take a lot more battery, some not as much for like maybe puzzle solving. You can find batteries scattered throughout the world. As you've seen on the CAT, it features a CRT. The CRT can be affected by like a magnetic field, for instance, and it will mess up the distortion and the convergence of things on the screen. So it's kind of like an environment hazard without hurting the player. The next thing I would say is the AI and how the player can kind of interact with them. So horror generally can be split in two ways. You have horror that is more focused on combat, and horror that is strictly just, there's no combat, it's more psychological. We kind of fit in the middle a little bit. Defense with the CAT is kind of an option, but it won't give you a lot of power. It will help you evade, help you survive, but it's definitely not a weapon that you're gonna cause destruction with, that's for sure. Probably seen a few times in the trailer, there's a robotic threat. That is the one we're very happy showing, and it's intimidating. It's got some really interesting capabilities. In the latest trailer, we essentially hint at something that may be a little bit more intimidating as the game goes on.
Oh, hold on one second. I just noticed I'm missing a chat.
It's definitely something that we're
I'm sorry.
So routine,
I didn't realize I was missing one. Hopefully it should be here, right?
And all Xbox
No.
platforms and Game Pass later this year.
Uh-oh. When I'm being start. Uh-oh. Why didn't one start? Thought I had them all started.
Next up, we are off to an undisclosed location to talk about the mysterious new project from Zaum Studios. That's right, it's time to talk about Zero Parades.
Brilliant. Relentless.
This is a very exciting time at our studio. We just announced Zero Parades, our new game at Opening Night Live. Zero Parades is an espionage CRPG that takes heavy inspiration from both espionage fiction and weird sci-fi. So it's a highly paranoia-drenched experience where you get to experience metaphysical horror and miracles. The protagonist of Zero Parades is
how you doing, Super Saiyan? How are ya?
Named Herschel.
Have a little fight with my systems here. My channels don't like me today, so one of my channels are down. I try to put the vertical one up now, but I'm 20 minutes late on it. Oopsie.
That kind of contradict whatever it is that she needs to accomplish as a spy in theater. All of the people in her life place their trust in her
4 seconds or
have
less.
been burnt painfully and traumatically, and Herschel as well. You know, she's a deeply traumatized.
I think I broke something.
What happens if the very people that you need?
I got the horizontal one, but I don't have my vertical running, so I might have to stop the vertical real quick.
Excited about Zero Parades. Wishlist now. Excited about Zero Parades. Wishlist now on Steam is what the cool kids would say, I guess.
I, for one, cannot wait for this game to come out, and I love the fact that failure will allow me to carry forward in life rather than stopping me dead.
Hopefully it
in my tracks
works, I
as
hope.
Normally does. Up next, we're about to go back in time and catch up with all the things you may have missed from the future.
I think I put it to the wrong channel. That's what I think. I think I messed up my channels.
Live, the future game show at Gamescom.
Oh, shoot, it is. Oh. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. I see the problem. My horizontal screen is going to my vertical channel. My vertical channel is going to my horizontal channel. Okay. Okay, well, we'll go back. And we'll improvise.
Payday and Payday 2 made an attempt to steal the shiz of Skate about the heart and soul of this outstanding return to the franchise.
Light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing, and now you can combine all of these systems.
Can't reading this.
And the depth of the skating is better and bigger than it's ever been.
The world premiere of 1348 X Voto caused waves.
I might have to start something entirely different here.
Voice acting, as did its now much anticipated release date of 20.
It says it's supposed to be here, but I don't see it.
There's probably no hotter game on the horizon than Resident Evil Requiem. And in our interview with the team at Capcom, we got to see more of what horrors lurk in the dark for this hugely exciting mainline.
I might have to stop the YouTube streams and reset them. That's the only way I can really get around them. It's really upsetting me here. I don't want to do this. Shoot. Okay, wait a second. Can I switch it? Can I switch it? Can I switch you to here? Okay. Okay, if I switch you to channel S, channel vertical. Okay, you're working.
Gave us more to chew on thanks to its story focus.
And I switch you to channel. Okay. Why aren't you listening?
Survival and crafting title Lost Rift. You too can explore the unknown on September the 25th later this year.
I don't know what's going on.
Dreams and guns, not just the name of my new rap album, but also the strange themes explored in upcoming existentialist shooter Dreams of Another. And then the oddity ramped up even further with Pizza Bandit, an intense action game.
Let's try something different. Okay, so no, you're coming from vertical, so I will improvise.
Jump through different realities and timelines. Yes, I would like to make a strange reservation, please.
But all I ever wanted was to be a chef.
Saying that, there is one place that I don't actually fancy staying overnight, and that's the Vanderboom house shown off in Servant of the Lake, another showcase world premiere whose cutesy graphics were hiding a horror lurking within this mysterious estate. Now, when BPM Bit Crushed was shown off, I did a dance of happiness that my doctor had said never to do again. But can you blame me? The hit shooter in which you can only shoot and reload on the beat, given a new art style, added roguelike features, and keeps the cutest mascot ever? Plus, you can use your own music now. This game is not ready for my unhealthy love of grindcore. And also hitting the high notes was Hotel Barcelona, the newest project from both...
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
aka the minds behind Deadly Premonition and No More Heroes. As you might expect, the footage was unhinged, off the wall, and immediately went straight onto my wish list. Plus, by the way, stick around because we're later.
Yes, I did put that on my wish list.
What the f are you doing? Can't you see I'm working here?
Later on in the show, making his triumphant return was Styx, who, thanks to a new gameplay trailer, showed off what this foul-mouthed goblin can really do.
Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works.
This stealth action title
I just need to see the horizontal video.
Consoles and PC in full 2025. Now, if you ever wished your aerial dogfights had more literal dogs in them, then you must have loved seeing Wild Blue, a title that pays homage to the likes of Star Fox with a huge dose of 90s early morning TV charm. And
all better.
with its stunning graphics and intriguing approach to hacking and puzzle solving, Pragmata caught the world's attention when it was originally announced, so we were thrilled to chat with the team from Capcom on characters and even a few teasers.
Cross my fingers, hoping it works. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Send me some video, send me some video, come on.
Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their
Come on, come on.
You can then come in with this arsenal of various weapons to shoot at their now.
This is what happens when I do the vertical stream first instead before doing the normal stream.
Just need to talk about how amazing it was to see the Halloween franchise hit our screens in video game form. The tone, the music, the fact that John Carpenter was directly involved in its making was amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop both YouTube streams. I'm sorry, everything's breaking on me. I'll restart it in a moment, but the other ones are running.